What's up, everybody? A Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Subnautica. Now, I know that might be a little surprising, considering that the last episode was titled Temporary Finale, which I'm not entirely opposed to doing still, but they did kind of throw me a curveball, which is right as I'm like, okay, I might think about switching over to something else. Then they went and did a major update. So that's kind of interesting. Unfortunately for moi, in my case anyway, the performance side of things doesn't seem to have impacted it tremendously. I think the changelog said you could see up to like I think they said something like a 9% improvement in performance speeds and things. At the moment, I'm not seeing that. When I look this way, it's fine. When I look this way, I get some frame rate drops and stuff, which is not... It's not real promising, but this wasn't really an update about the overall performance of the game. This was actually an update to add some of the final stuff. As you can see, this is now a thing, again. All of our beacons and stuff seem to have stayed, which is cool, but this thing is now... reactivated because they had to reset. They didn't redo the whole save, which I was appreciative of. I wasn't sure if they were going to do that or not. But they did end up resetting this last instance with the Sea Emperor Leviathan thing. Whatever it's called. I think that's what it is. Sea Dragon Emperor, Sea Emperor Dragon. I don't remember. Something very ominous and imposing sounding. So... good news and bad news is the good news is they did actually add at least some semblance of the final sequence. I don't know if it's actually the final sequence or not, because you can go as far as to shut down the containment facility, but I feel like they're going to eventually go with like an end game of if you want to, you can eventually build some kind of ship and get off the planet, and yay, you win. That's kind of my guess. I don't know that. There's no statements about that. It just seems like the natural progression, and as far as I know, this update does not have that. So I don't know that it's the last one, but it's getting close. So yeah, our first step is to get one of these blue artifacts, which, because it reset us, I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to cheat one in, because we already found this and did it. We just have to do it all over again. So I will probably just cheat in the resources that we need, because why go through the thing I've already done? But then from there, we'll kind of have some fresh eyes on it. So let me go ahead and grab what we need. Okay. So I actually spawned in 2, because part of me feels like I need another one for the next door, and I don't think you can actually get it. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like you need that. I don't know. Like I said, we kind of already did this, so I'm not really worried about it being like, oh, you're not doing it the right way. Well, I already did it right that way once. Yeah, so here's another barrier, which I think is the last one? Now, truth be told, is I don't really remember if there isn't one in here somewhere. There very well could be. I probably should go grab this little terminal thing, because I don't remember what it does. Oh, wait. This gave us something that we probably already have, but screw it, whatever. So there's that. And I feel like... oh, that's right. One of these doors... was it here? I forget. There's some place in one of these facilities that actually teleports you to the containment facility. Like, directly. I can't remember where that is, though. Was it that back one? No, that's the one you come out of. Right? That's the one you come out of when you go through the bottom one. I think. Oh, I'm a dummy. I need my prawn suit. Or something that lets me actually sit down there and breathe underwater. I'm just like, do-do-do-do-do. No, I thought it was that room up there that actually had a portal. some of you may remember what I'm talking about. There's one facility where when you go through the portal, you end up in like the precursor, or the containment one, or the quarantine one, and you have access to the terminal, but again, because you're infected, it never lets you actually go anywhere. Speaking of infection, let's try a self-scan and see if we get anything new. Nope, we're just infected. They did also upgrade the PDA interactions and stuff too, to where you can like drag and drop things. It's not all not all clicking. You can actually drag and drop them on, and it shows you like that when I... Oop, I don't have room. Okay, let's use this one. So when I grab this and get it kind of closer to it, it kind of snaps into it and has a green light. I'm assuming that when you're trying to put something on there that's not active, yeah, it'll red. So that's cool. So stuff like that. They did some PDA refinements. What was the other one? The...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh. What was the other thing? Oh, the Reaper Leviathans got retextured, I think. Got their graphics overhauled. So, yeah. Right about the time I was gonna, like, switch over and do something, and we still can, mind you. Like, I am doing another episode, but if everybody is starting to actually want to do something else, we can actually do something else. And I don't think this update was something that will last more than an episode or two, or maybe 3 if we push it, kind of thing. But I don't think there's, like, that much of new stuff or performance changes or anything like that. Like, I would have been happier. Okay, so he's already here. Woo! It's descending a little faster than I remember. Hi, buddy. Oh, wait, I need one of the ion crystal things, don't I? Yep. Do I have one on me? I don't. I couldn't remember. So it already put the eggs here, so that's cool. So we need an ion crystal, and then we'll probably have to grab the plants and stuff. So I'm gonna see what all we need, and I'll be back. Okay. So I went ahead and threw the ion crystal in there to power everything up, and then double checked, and we needed the hatching enzyme. So I went ahead and spawned one of those in. We'll do that. And in theory, now we should be good, and it should just reset everything back to where we were. They'll come out, and it'll spawn up the, Well, we gotta kind of watch this sequence. We don't actually have to watch this sequence, but I may skip it, because we have seen it before. But basically, they're gonna fly through the portal, and then it's the main one is going to essentially kind of like die and release itself, or metamorphosis or whatever, into the little spores, and that's where things pick up from where we left off that we didn't have before. And this is kind of a little bit like a screw you game. That they're showing them like snuggling up and everything, and then you gotta leave because she can't leave. It's kind of messed up. Oh, they changed it. This is different, isn't it? I didn't think she did that until after they all left. Huh? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Yeah, maybe she is in this state, and then they leave, and then she kind of finally collapses. It's still kind of messed up, though. Like, I know the little ones get out, and I know she says, well, I basically turn into the little enzymes, like a bunch of them, and end up becoming like one with the ocean, and maybe I'll come back as a different one. You know, like, I get that. It's just kind of messed up, man. Actually, that was a lot faster, too. They probably sped that up on purpose. However, I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything. Do I approach? Like, what do we do? Or do I have to leave? I might have to leave. may have to leave and come back, maybe? I'm thinking? Methinks? Because it's not really doing anything. Yeah, I think that this happened, and then when I left and came back, then the little seedlings, enzyme, hatchlings, spores, whatever they are, was actually there. And this will actually give us an opportunity to talk about the new Cyclops changes as well. So all is going according to plan, or at least in a nice flow. So let's jump over to the Cyclops. Okay, now this part I feel is different. It may not be, but I feel like it's different. I don't remember them being around. Wait a minute. Where's my boat? Where's my boat at? Wait, what are they spawning them? Hold up. What is this stuff? Oh, they're spawning them. Oh, that's new. Okay. Oh, my Cyclops is over in the crag field. That's right. I just now remembered that. I can't get it off! Whoa. Whoa now. Okay. And it, like, absorbed into me. Interesting.
Performing self-scan. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Huh. I can't help but wonder that, like, it spawned a bunch of these things, right? But now I can't actually interact. Oh, they are. They're actually interactable. You just can't pick them up. That's funny. Like, you can bump into them and stuff. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, like, you can bump into them things, but I can't help but notice that there's really not much else you can do with it. In terms of, like, I can't pick any more back up or anything and, like, use them for crafting. So I wonder if there's eventually going to be some... Oh, we pulled a Spider-Man on that one. Hello? Since when have you been locked to me? Hold up. Hold up. Purple? I'm tempted to just glitch one in and then get rid of... What does it cost me to build one of those? I forget. Basics... Wait, I passed it. Where'd it go? Crap. There you are. Purple, 2 diamond, and an ion crystal. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab one, and if I forget, just let me know. What? Oh! It, like, squats down now. That's new. Isn't it? Did I just never notice that? I think it's new. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab one of these and see what this... Oh, unless... This may be new, because this may end up going to another area. Whatever. We're just gonna glitch one in and get rid of the materials later. I know I have it back at the base. I just don't feel like going all the way back there. Okay. Let's see how this works. I really can't tell. Wait, there's another terminal here. Artifact terminal. I wonder... Is that just a second door, maybe? I feel like it is. I wonder if all the precursor facilities reset. Because I've been up one of these elevators before. Man, I can't put my finger on if this is new or not, or if they just reset me. Really can't tell. Ooh, hello. That one, I guess I probably should actually delete when I have a chance, or throw in the trash can, because that'll go to my purple one that I just manufactured. Okay, this leads back in. So I'm wondering if they just
Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Yeah, probably should do that. Is this anything new? Didn't update anything. I'm guessing they just reset me. Or I came in from a different way and never went down that way? You know what? That's probably likely. It was probably that I came in from a different door and then, like, dropped down the elevator, realized I needed an artifact, came back up, and then went through a different way and found another door and never went back and unlocked that. Because all this stuff it's giving me, I have. It's not actually adding anything to my, like, blueprints or anything. What I'm looking for is, this is the containment quarantine facility. I keep saying containment. And, yeah, see, here's the main door. Okay, and we know we've done... Alright, let's see. What is the code again? I'm just gonna do it real quick. Precursor... Key... Purple? If I can spell? There we go. So we're just gonna open that. I am a little confused, though, because there's supposed to be, in this place somewhere, a section where you can turn off the cannon, but having said that, I never could do it before because I was infected, which it was like, you know, bio whatever detected, you know, it locks you out of the system. So I'm trying to remember how you access that, because it appears not to be in this area, which is where I probably shouldn't be grabbing the... I guess it doesn't really matter. We have an infinite ion generator back at the the research facility or whatever, because I was thinking to myself, well, this all reset, so I shouldn't be getting these again, but then it was like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I guess that actually just really translates to, if I really don't want to be cheaty, the purple artifact, I probably should just toss the diamonds, but now that I'm looking at it, they've reset the whole facility, so I'm kind of thinking I might have already cleared all this. I probably should go back and get water, too. Oh, now you're standing up! Make up your mind! Crazy thing. What goes this way? If that was the other way, then where does this go? Unless this... That might have been the entrance, and then this takes us further in to where we can actually...
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected. Seek fluid intake immediately.
There's one. Alright, let me real quick fix my health and, or hunger and food situation. Again, I could go back to my base and stuff and get food and things, but it's just a waste of time at this point, because it's all renewable stuff anyway. I'm not really, like, giving myself anything I don't already have. I'm just saving myself a little time. So let me fix that, and then we'll open this door. Okay, so I already opened the door because apparently I had too much crap in my inventory. I couldn't grab any of the melons that I was spawning. So I opened the door and then I still couldn't do it, so I had to run back to my prawn suit and I dumped all of the titanium I could in there because I kind of didn't realize I was just carrying around like a crap load of titanium with me. Ah, yes, here we go. This is the place I was looking for. Now, interesting that there's a palm tree shadow in here, it looks like. I mean, it is an alien world after all. No, the weird part is this just has a door. But there's another one of these types of facilities where you spawn in through a portal, and then there's no door. Like, you can't go anywhere. Like, it's just... Yeah, it's just like an enclosed room. So I thought it was this one, but it's not. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Lego my ego. Seems like there could be a more gentle way to do that. It's working! It's working! Oh wow. There's something very creepy about a deactivated facility. Whoa. Yeah, like this is eerie looking now. So much so that it would make a good screenshot. Sorry, I normally haven't been doing that. Well, no, I have been doing that but I don't normally do that. I've been doing that a lot more recently because just it seems like whenever I'm actually doing the episode is when I actually run across something that looks cool. It's not like sometimes when it's like just a build or something, you can take a screenshot of that after you're done with your episode, and it works out fine. But sometimes the best shots are like the action ones, but then the HUD's just in the way and stuff. So I try not to put my thumbnail capturing in the videos and stuff, but the last couple of times, I think it was Starbound, and obviously this one, there was a couple of them that I just couldn't pass up. They were too good. Though I might want to take one of the cannon now that I think about it, the precursor cannon that should be shut down now. Woo! I do like me this grappling hook. Mainly just because it lets you kind of hold off for a minute. What the heck was that? Oh, those stupid warpers. Frickin' stupid. Though now that I think about it, I don't think this was designed to go out of water with the thrusters and all, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no, you can kind of like keep yourself up, but you can't actually ascend any higher. I wonder if you can together. No, not really. It's designed to be a water vehicle. I get it. I get it. Actually, it's probably easier for me just to grappling hook my way around. I would imagine. Oh, I'm stuck. That's not good. I don't like being stuck. You would think, too, I mean, I grant you, I am not upset that it doesn't do it, but you would think that that would actually damage the suit when you just, like, grappling hook to something and go flying. What was that thing? Oh, that's one of the broken ones. We're leapfrogging it. Nope, nope, we're not. Nope, we're definitely not. Definitely not. Come on, you can do it! Oh, whatever. Actually, we'll just leave it there. There should be a way up and around. Here we go. Where's the cannon, though? Oh! Okay, so that's the other one that you're supposed to use on the front door. We're not going to grab that. Like, it should be that. But that doesn't really look like the cannon part. It looks like the tower. Is the cannon around the front? I don't have my Seamoth or Cyclops with me to actually get that far out in the ocean to where I can actually see it. Oh, fiddlesticks. Just get where you're going. Whee! It's like, just call me Tarzan, I guess. Underwater Tarzan? Is that even a thing? Is anyone else just, like, not seeing the cannon part? Because I kind of feel like I don't see it anywhere. Need to recharge my thrusters. Whoa, too high. Stupid warpers. Easily one of my most hated enemies in this game. It doesn't really look like the, I don't know, maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is that it doesn't look like it's active because it's not. But it doesn't really look like the weapon facility to me. Like it's... Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe that was a different one. I don't know. It did let us shut it down, though, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so I guess the next step for this episode is we're gonna go through here and go get, check out the new Cyclops stuff and things. Okay, so I'm actually back here at the moment because I wanted to point out, I don't remember exactly, but I feel like they added this posture too. I feel like before she was still like sitting up, leaning, and just kind of fell over. And at this point, she's kind of like laying on her side. The weird thing is, am I the only one that seems like she's not dead? Like, the eyes are still blinky. So, I mean, I guess we're just like, whatever, alien creature dying. Not our problem. I guess, I mean, like, it's not dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm actually feeling quite better. You know. So, yeah, I already felt like it was kind of like a rough story. I mean, not that it's bad, it's just, it's kind of harsh that it doesn't actually get, you know, it's been kept in here since these precursors colonized the planet or whatever, or lost the planet, or what have you, you know. And then basically you're like, hey, somebody's actually able to help me, cool. Oh, by the way, I can't fit through the door. So you can help my offspring, but I'm screwed. So I just felt like that was kind of a bit of a rip, really. Okay. So, yeah, now we're on to the Cyclops. Okay, so we are here. I think I got it right in the Crag Field. If I did my portaling correct. And we'll know in a minute if we see that. Oh, no, the bone shark got out. That's where it should have been. There she blows. Why is my beacon not there? It was there a minute ago. So first of all, I don't think they changed anything to the exterior. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Then again, who does?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So storage looks like it expanded. Either that or I didn't fill these up. I'm thinking they expanded. Pretty sure those are expanded. What is this? Oh, that was the self-scan thing. Okay. I still, as you can tell, I still haven't actually gone through all of those alien artifact things. So, all this is the same. All this is the same. There's a couple of minor things. One is that apparently the hologram here will now show those, I call them Minox, but the little lava larvae or whatever. Actually, let's actually check the databank. Fauna. Herbivore? No, maybe I never scanned. Oh, there they are. Lava larva. Ha! I got it right. Please don't ask me how. So, they apparently will show up on the hologram now, which is cool because, you know, you could always, you know, now you can just look back and check. A couple of other things, I don't know how they work exactly now, as far as, the silent running and the sonar? No, shield. The silent run, wait, was it shields? One of those. Silent running, and I think it was shields. They don't have a cooldown now. So I don't know if they just consume more power or if they consume the same amount of power, but you can use them more frequently. I'm not really sure or clear on how all that works. Another big thing is, as you can see, we actually have 6 slots. So we could do like the auto repair or fire suppression, then put like the shield generator or something in there on top of all the ones we already have, which is pretty freaking cool. Wait, do I have the shield? No, that's the hull, that's the depth. Okay, and that's power efficiency, that's sonar. Okay. So yeah, we could do stuff like that. I don't think they added any new upgrades or anything of that nature. We have the hull upgrade. Ooh, our interface is now cooler, though. Docking repair. The decoy tube, I don't really personally use all that much. The other big change, you may have noticed it already. Well, actually, one big change is, knock on wood, Good Lord willing, river don't rise. All of those things that keep things from being jinxed. I don't think we're having too much of a frame rate issue in the Cyclops, which is incredibly new. That's been the biggest source of frame rate issues. And it's that maybe that's one of the things that they changed that added that 9% thing that was referenced, which it does say basically don't, you know, that varies based on the machines and blah 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 blah. But yeah, at least the Cyclops isn't quite as weird anymore. There is also a new biome that I have no idea where it is, so that's something I'm not going to go looking for right now. But the other thing you'll notice is we've lost our little shield bar. Now, at first it's like, oh, why would you do that? I like that. Well, at least that's how I reacted. But they said the reason for that is they've also taken out minor or medium-sized things from being able to hurt the Cyclops, like the bone sharks, for example, that are constantly attacking me when I drive? Do you drive a submarine? Pilot? Let's go with pilot. Because you don't fly one, you don't swim a submarine, I don't think you drive one. Let's go with pilot the submarine. I don't really know what that term actually should be. Full disclosure. 100% honesty. I'm not really sure what you do with a sub. I mean, or a ship. I know there's the helmsman, and the helm directs and drives and things, but do you helm the ship? Is that the term? I really don't know. That's pretty bad, considering the amount of military that's in my immediate family, and a couple of them, at least, were Navy. So, I should know these things. But yeah, so, while I am making the submersible vehicle move, normally I'm constantly getting attacked by these bone sharks and stuff like that. Well, apparently those size creatures don't hurt the Cyclops anymore, so they took away that little buffer because it's not really needed anymore. Now the only thing that damages things is actually legit things that could really hurt the ship, kind of thing. Which I think is cool. It lends more credence to the shield upgrade, because otherwise why do you need the shield upgrade if you've got a little shield buffer already, kind of thing. So yeah, here's the long and the short version. That's the majority, from what I understand, and I'll admit that I could be wrong. Like I've said before, I'm not a guru that sits down and reads all the newsletters and everything. I kind of just glance through the update list. But that was the majority of the upgrades. It was the finishing of the sequence. You can shut down the quarantine facility. You can cure yourself now, which I think is permanent. I'm not sure. Yeah, it still says we're normal. So I think once you do that, it, like, cures you. It's not like a temporary... I wasn't sure with the amount of enzymes floating around if you'd need to go back and get more enzymes at some point, but it seems to be a permanent, though it could be a temporary thing just that lasts a long time. I don't know. But there was the actual enzyme use, the cure, and then shutting down the quarantine facility. There's the Cyclops changes, which are significant. I really enjoy the Cyclops changes. Those are pretty good. There was the performance thing, which seems to be hit or miss for me. It's done a lot for the Cyclops. The Cyclops is super smooth now, at the moment, at least right here. But I was still getting a lot of frame rate issues in the actual, like, lava zone and the research facility and all that stuff. So it's not a good, like, research, performance patch. It still was one of those updates that was like finishing story sequences and changing things. It like happened to carry with it some performance tweaks, but it wasn't really like there's nothing new in the game, we just made it run better. So I'm still kind of looking forward to one of those. The other thing was there is a new biome. I don't remember the name. It looked kind of mossy, underwater island kind of looking, but I don't know where it is. So that's another thing as well. There's also something I hope I never find, which is the Ghost Leviathan, I think they called it. It kind of looks like one of those glowing blue stingray things that you see in the mushroom biome, but like ginormous and mean and angry and generally just a bad day if you kind of run into it. So that's also a thing that got added that I don't want to find, so please don't ask me to go look for it. But yeah, so other than the Ghost Leviathan and the other new biome, I want to say we pretty much saw most of the things for the update. So with that said, I'm kind of rolling back to my previous stance of let me know what you guys think, but I'm really thinking I'm gonna switch gears to something. I just haven't put my finger on what I want to do yet. I did get a comment on the last video that was supportive of a Minecraft series, which was a little surprising to me because I've kind of moved quite, like, Minecraft in general, for those that have not built their channel and viewership on that game, but just I play Minecraft as well as other things, for channels like mine that you dabble, but you weren't like a Minecrafter, quote unquote. That wasn't what you're known for. Channels like that seem to have died off on the Minecraft stuff pretty recently. Well, it's been gradual, but I mean, I've noticed that recently. There's not a whole lot of them going up, other than people that have like Etho and stuff. That's what made them really popular. So of course they're still doing it, which is really cool. I enjoy Minecraft. It's a fun game. Particularly modded, like Feed the Beast and stuff. I really, 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 really enjoy that because there's just so many things you can do. And I have to admit this, I've always tried to do like multiplayer series and things like that with Adrian 105 Blaze Fly, Adrian Fly, and bass player KG. But I've never really done like my own thing. I did it a little bit the last time, where it was like they were on the server and they could do stuff, and sometimes they were running around doing things. But I still tried to do, like, wait for them to do the Ender Dragon and wait to, you know, do different things like that. I've never really kept it as just we're just doing a series, and if they happen to be around, you know, that happens. So I've thought about doing that. I actually have been playing on Feed the Beast. I mentioned that before, was I had an itch, so I was kind of like, whether people wanted to see a series on it or not, it was itchy. I needed to scratch it. So I started to play it, and I asked bass player if he wanted to do another server, and he was like, oh gosh. And I said, well, tell you what, you think about it. I'm just gonna make it a server anyway and just start on a server, and that way if you want to join, you can. He's been doing other things and has been kind of busy and stuff, so he said he wasn't sure if he was going to do that or not. But I just didn't want to get started and then have it be like, oh yeah, you know. And I didn't know if it was going to turn into a series, so I was like, the safest bet is to just start it that way and just see how it goes. But that said, I am not committed to doing a series if nobody really wants to see it. A lot of times the reason I ended up suspending or discontinuing those series was because they kind of fell off on viewership, and I really wasn't getting a whole lot of view count from it. So, which to me, it's not really one of those like, views aren't there, I'm not gonna... It really comes down to what people want, and if no one's watching it, that kind of tells you what people want to see. It's not so much a personal thing about like trying to make oodles of money, and so I'm focused on only views and things. It's just another, kind of like likes and dislikes, it's just another way of people telling you what they're interested in. Subnautica is one that I've actually consistently had surprising numbers on. They're not, I mean, for me, they're not like blowing records or anything like that, but just for me and my channel and what I consider an active and worthwhile series. Subnautica, I always felt like it had its ceiling, and I kind of hit it again right now. I feel like I'm at a ceiling point with it. But it's very surprising to me how many people still want to see stuff, or when you suspend it and then bring it back, everyone's like, whoa, it's back. And I was like, my channel kind of really got more known for stuff like Space Engineers and things, so I was really surprised at how well received and well liked Subnautica was. But it is a really cool game. I really do like the game overall, and I can't wait till it's like everything's hammered out, ironed out, and it's like we're releasing the game. It's no longer early access. I think this will be a really, really fun game. I mean, it already is, but I think it'll be great once it's actually like we worked out all the little glitches and things, and now here's the full release version. I think that'll be a really fun thing to work with. But so anyways, leave me comments or message me or something like that, some way to get the point across. Primarily, even if you don't have anything in mind, primarily just if you would want to see something else. If you have something in mind, go ahead and leave a comment on it or whatever. But if that's the consensus, if everyone's really like we're really wanting to do something else, I may do another poll video and see what everybody wants to do. It'll probably be different though. I may not do some of the things like Hollow Knight and Dead Cells and things like that. I don't know. I might include those again, just to give them a chance, kind of thing. But I may keep it a little more refined to like 3 things or something. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm still rolling around ideas in my head of things we could do. The primary candidates in my head, at least, are like a Feed the Beast series, like going back to something like Osiris, or probably doing something like Yonder. Those are probably the 3 that I'm looking at, is Yonder, Osiris, or a Feed the Beast series. Primarily because the other ones I brought up and mentioned, like Talos Principle was another one that I could see myself doing, and I do actually have it, so I could do it. But yeah, those would probably be the 4, actually, because I do at some point really want to play Talos Principle. I've heard nothing but good things from it. It definitely reminded me of like a sci-fi Witness, you know, it had the cyborg android kind of iRobot Witness type thing. So I'd be interested in doing that. Osiris we've already done before, it's just they've added more stuff and things, so it's not like... Again, Osiris was another one I felt like I hit the ceiling with. So they've added a bunch of things, could do that. I'm still waiting to hear more on Astroneer for, like, content. They're doing a lot more performance stuff, which is good, but it doesn't mean there's a whole lot left for me to actually see, kind of thing. So I'll probably look into that more in the next update. But anyway, I'm making this too long. We're already at, like, the 40-minute mark or something stupid, so... this is getting a little too long, so basically, bottom line is just let me know if you want to see something different, if you're okay with that, or if you'd really rather see something in Subnautica, even if it's kind of boring, because full disclosure, I'm having trouble coming up with things to do for these episodes. And if I get enough consensus, I'll probably just do a generalized poll video where we talk about this kind of stuff. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you next time. Peace!